What are we doing?
Yeah.
We're getting the tunnel across to France at 5 in the morning.
There is something déjà vu. Can you feel it?
Van life. So we got into Canazei yesterday, managed to go for a quick spin, check out the place. The mountains here are ridiculous. So we're just heading out for track walk now. We're probably going to do like 2 stages because they're super big mountains and you just don't want to blow out the legs. Go check out stage 1, which is apparently, according to the Rego vlog, the hardest. So we'll check that out. Started stage 1 now. The track actually looks quite bike-parky. It's pretty rough and hard packed with heaps of rocks, very gravelly. We haven't actually looked at the whole track yet, so we just got to the top, so we're going to walk down now and have a suss of some lines. Full bike park so far, except pretty much every corner just has marbles on the outside. It's going to be pretty slippery up here. So we come in a real fast, compact section up there. We carry heaps of speed. The track obviously continues on straight down there usually, but they've put us into this heinous uphill, bumpy, loose climb. It's going to get the legs burning. We've got a classic EWS corner here. It's literally 180 degrees with a drop in it to an uphill pedal. I'm up and around the tree here and open it up. It's still going to be pretty hard to get this uphill pedal, but it's probably the best option. Jesus.
2 hours later, still not at the top. Fuck.
Well, that took us like 3 hours to walk. I don't think I'm going to do any other stages. My legs are just going to blow out. Got to be a bit hectic, and there's heaps of just catchy little uphill pedally bits and jank and nose turn corners, and that is going to be tiring, and that's only stage 1. I'm just changing my tyre after stages 1 to 4 practice today. The trails are awesome, but there's quite a few loamy trails, and right now I'm just running an aggressor, which is a bit more of a fast rolling tyre, and I need something that's a bit more bitey with bigger knobs, so I'm just going to chuck a DHR on. Nice. Boom.
Slow down, son. You might just breathe a little more. I'll show you how. Just take my hand. I don't want to die. I just want to see how far I can push myself to the break. Holding for through some misguided thoughts. Am I wrong if I am? Leave your comments at the door. Slow down, son. You might just breathe a little more. I'll show you how. Just take
How you feel?
Gassed.
Ooh. So how was the race?
The race was okay. I had heaps of fun in practice. The tracks were really good in practice. But only because you could take breaks and let the arms rest. Doing the stages like non-stop and fast just destroyed my arms, especially with like the time I took off with my wrist and everything. This is actually my first actual race since my wrist and my hands and arms were just blown to pieces after stage 1 basically. I don't think I ever really recovered from the whole stage 1 for the rest of the day. Going into stage 2, which was like a bit better track, like it was a bit shorter, a bit more loamy, my arms and stuff just tightened up again straight away, and I don't know, just when your arms are tight, you can't really just move properly and you can't ride properly. And so I was just babying it into these corners and just trying to keep it upright because I didn't even know if I could hold on. But overall, feel like I really lacked any aggression or intensity. I just felt flat and just pure survival rather than actually riding and attacking and going fast. I guess that's what you get when you go from 2-minute runs to 10-minute runs and only having done 1 practice run. Something I didn't actually know about these Italian races is that they're really strict on back protection. I didn't know you needed some for practice. I thought it was just for the race. So I got to the top of stage 1 and they were patting you down to check that you had back protection, and I just said to her, I don't have back protection, and I was way up this mountain. So I started scavenging and I asked this guy in the car park and he just gave me his floor mat out of his car. I originally said that I wouldn't take it because it's obviously his floor mat and he needs it. I just asked if he had some cardboard or something. But anyway, he cut us off a bit of this, and this is what I tucked in my pants and rode down the first stage in practice with. We had a bit of a rest day. We went up to the glacier outside Canazei. It's at like 3,300 meters elevation. We were all pretty sore, but it was good sightseeing day. And then Lindsay and I drove just a couple of hours down the road to Lake Garda last night. The reason why we're filming on the side of the road right now is because I went for a ride this morning. There's apparently pretty good trails here, so I thought I'd just go check them out a bit. Little did I know that this place is entirely rock. I don't think there's any bits of soil here at all. So I had some pretty sketchy runs on the way down, and then there was this tight, steep section with a rock basically sticking up like a spear, and my back wheel caught that and it basically ripped out a bunch of spokes. So now we're against the clock waiting outside the bike shop to get some spokes put in. Next week we are off to Les Aures, the 5th round of the Enduro World Series in France. This one may be even harder than Italy. It's a 2-day race with 8 stages. Italy was a 1-day race with 5 stages. So it's going to be a big one. I've made some small adjustments with my bike just to try and help with the arms a bit. This afternoon we're going to start our drive down there. It's probably 10 hours-ish in the van. We'll get there slowly. See you there. Ooh.